Alright, sorry for that. Last stream, you guys could not hear me for some reason. My audio was not working, which sucks, but open up all these tabs. We gotta have two tropical tidbit ones, two cyclonic WX ones, and then one weather nerds. And this is going to be visible. Boom, there we go. Yep. Alright, and then this is going to be forecast models. And then let me go to Hurricane H Wharf. And then this is going to be satellite. This is going to be on Melissa. And then NHC is going to be right here. Alright, so we are back. It's good to be back. Alright. Big stream ahead, guys. Big stream ahead right here. What's up, Ben? Welcome. Alright, so you guys read the title, right? An eye is beginning to form. You guys may be asking, hey, how do you know an eye is going to form? You can't really see anything. Well, I see a lot. I see a lot. I know an eye is forming. I can literally see it. Look at this. Alright, let's go over here to infrared. Look at this dimmer area of convection right here. Actually, weather-wise will be better. Alright, so you guys see how dark this convection is? Ben, yeah, this is a hurricane right now, even though it's still a tropical storm. I fail to believe that this sucker is at 982 millibars. Looks like this. And is a tropical storm. I call bullcrap that this is a tropical storm. Look at this. This is not a tropical storm. So, let's hop over to Zoom Earth real quick, and you can see. Look at how this thing is just so organized. It's insane. NHC states 70 mile-an-hour winds, 982 millibars, which is absolute bullcrap because the recon earlier picked up on 65 knot winds, which if you hop into a calculator and go 65 knots to 74 miles an hour. See? Yeah, I agree, Ben. 74 miles an hour. That is literally hurricane strength. So I call bullcrap that this thing is still 70 miles an hour. Heck, I'd put it at 80 miles an hour right now. Like 980 millibars. Alright, anyways, let's go look at the eye forming, because an eye is forming. Hey, yo, Ben, can you hear me well? Just to be sure, I want to make sure you can hear me. So, right here, look at all this. Look at all this very dark convection right here, but look how it's kind of in a shape. It's in a good shape. It's moving. Look at this. You can see it rotating right there. As we go on, watch an area, and then specifically watch this area right here. You see all the convection just dying off. It's not dying, it's the fact that it's organizing. The convection is getting less and less just due to the fact that an eye is trying to form on this. Guys, we got an eye trying to form on a in quotation marks, a tropical storm, because this is not a tropical storm. This is a hurricane. I know it's a hurricane, it's just not classified as one. The NHC is being too conservative that it's getting annoying, and that everyone in the weather community is annoyed right now. NHC is being conservative because they want to. That's what's going on here. We got a huge convective blow up going on right here. Huge convective blow up, which is very concerning. What's up, Pete? What is up, Pete? Yeah, so NHC is literally being conservative just because they can. They're like, oh yeah, we run all this business. We can be conservative. We don't care. It's what they're doing. Oh yeah, this hurricane's causing big problems. But yeah, you can see it too on this, on Cyclonic WX. Look at that. See this big convective blow up? You see all this black, but then look right in the middle in between them, all that red. The red is clearing, is what is clearing. That's what's trying to happen, is clearing. The eye is trying to peek out. We got a lot to go over in this live stream, that's for sure. I got time. I got a lot of time to do it too. In like 5 minutes, though, I do need to go down and get some water. That's for sure. So my voice doesn't die. But this is concerning, guys. And not just that. The reason why I know an eye is forming is because we do officially have an eye wall. We officially have an eye wall forming, which formed a little earlier ago during recon. Guys, we have an eye wall. Oh no, Ben, it is the start of our eye. It already started. We have an eye wall. So you ready? Look, this is recon. Recon's leaving for some reason, which they should stay in. But anyways, right here. Recon was flying in this way. They were going southwest, and look, it goes from blue, which is about 30 knots, all the way up to about 60 to 70 knots right there. And that purple line right there, that purple line is 60 to 70 knots. I don't know how this isn't a hurricane yet, listen, guys, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to classify it as Hurricane Melissa. It is a hurricane right now. It's just not officially classified as a hurricane from the NHC because they're being conservative for some reason. Yeah, think of this. This is funny. The NHC is being conservative on a hurricane that could almost end an entire country. That's funny, right? Yeah, no, that's the NHC for you. Look at this. This purple line, this purple marker right here is about 60 to 70 knots, which is easily hurricane strength. As they're going more southwest, you can see it starts dying down really fast into the greens, and then they hit the center, which is 980 millibars, and they pop out the other side, still going southwest, and look, if I really zoom in, you'll be able to see it. Look at that. They hit another purple marker right there for another 60 to 70 knots. Guys, you know what that means? That means that this area, the northeast and the southwest, have an eye wall forming. And then it starts dying down real quick. They go out and around, and they go up northwest. And look what they go run into. They go from blue to green to reds. Look what that is. That's another forming eye wall. They did not go to the northeast side, which I do not know why. They didn't go to the northwest side. But I feel like if they go to the northwest side, they would pick up another red or even purple markers. Which means, guys, there is an eye wall surrounding this, which is why it is beginning to make an eye. An eye is forming because of this. An eye is forming. You can even see it. Look at this. You ready? You can see it all clearing up right there. Like, dude, it's time, guys. It is time. It's time for Hurricane Genesis. Rapid intensification is going to be underway soon, if it already isn't. I'd say 75 to 80 miles an hour. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. 982 millibars for a tropical storm is something I've never seen in my life. I've never seen 980 millibars for a tropical storm. Hopping over to weather nerds, you can see we got some lightning and this new convective blow up. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna go off of what Kenny just said. Guys, we might go to bed with this as like a category 1 or a category 2. Guys, we might wake up with this thing being a category 4 or even a category 5. Like, oh yeah, Sandy was also like 5 times the size of this. Like, I'm saying, guys, like this hurricane is like the size of like Georgia. Like this, the actual part of it that has the hurricane force winds is like the size of Georgia. Sandy was like the size of the East Coast whenever it had that pressure as a tropical storm. It was huge. The size of the hurricane does have a big impact on the pressure. This is a tiny-ish hurricane, guys. This is a pretty tiny hurricane. And it has almost 980 millibars of pressure as a tropical storm when it's the size of like Georgia. Maybe even South Carolina. Like, that's unbelievable. I've never seen something like that. On last night's stream, when I said that that one convective blow-up was going to be the start of this hurricane, guys, I was right. I've never felt more smart in my life, but guys, I was right. It was the start of this. Watch this. Yeah, 940 millibar Cat 2 is like unheard of. Like 940 millibars is almost category 5. Sandy was just so big that it was just heavily in pressure. It was so big. It's half the size of Australia. So look at this. Ready? Guys, look at the convective blow up last night. You ready? Right there. Watch this. This is what I was talking about last night, and watch it continue to live on. It's still living on. Like, guys, that was the start of it. That was the start of Hurricane Genesis. Also, Ben, I remember getting hit by Hurricane Sandy. I am in Northeast Ohio, and I got hit by it as a Category 1 hurricane. I got 85 mile-an-hour winds here in Ohio, Northeast Ohio, in Stark County. Look how far away I am. Let me put like a circle where I live. Look how far away I am from landfall. Like, landfall is like in this area or whatever, or like in this area. Look how far away I am. Oh yeah, Sandy was kind of like a bomb cyclone. It was just a monster. There's one thing I'm going to go into in a minute, which is models. I know your guys' favorite part of the live stream is models, where we get to have our hearts skip some beats. Like, I have full, like, how do I describe it? I still think this is going to be a Category 5. Like, I still think this is going to hit Category 5 at least once. Whether that be at landfall or somewhere in the middle of the southern, somewhere in the northern Caribbean. Like, I don't know. It's going to be somewhere in this area, I feel like. Somewhere in this area is going to hit Category 5. No doubt in my mind. It says right here, it's supposed to be 155, then 150, and then like 130. I don't think it's going to die off that fast. Yeah, I can see 160. I can see 165 out of this. Like, I fail to believe it's going to be... I fail to believe it's going to drop 5 miles an hour in only 12 hours. Like, I feel like it's going to keep increasing. Up until landfall, almost. Thank you all for joining. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get up to like 5 likes on this stream. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could do that. Greatly appreciated. I don't think 180 is going to happen. Wind shear is the main thing holding this back. Wind shear's still at like 13 knots right now. Like, if wind shear like drops, then yes, I could see 180 if wind shear just dies, but it's not going to. Wind shear is basically the only thing holding this back. Yeah, I'm thinking 160 to 165. But I feel like its pressure could get lower than Aaron. Like, Aaron is the strongest storm of the season currently. 165 miles an hour, 915 millibars. I feel like this could get below 915 millibars, possibly. Yeah, I know. We had Aaron, Humberto, and then possibly Melissa. But we've also had we've had three majors this season already. We've already had Aaron, Humberto, and Gabriel. This is going to be our fourth major this season. Why is Patricia Dennis saying bruh? Oh yeah, Aaron was easily 175. Yeah, but Recon is retarded and went in and didn't. Recon is just being Recon and missed the peak of Aaron, which I believe was like 911 millibars or so. 910, 911 millibars is what I think the peak of Aaron was. I think this has a shot to get to that strength if it keeps moving slow. Like, we go to the NHC advisory at 11 p.m. I mean, not 11 p.m., 11 a.m., which is almost 2 hours ago. West-northwest at 1 miles per hour. Like, 1 miles per hour is insane. This is like some speed I've never seen when it comes to a hurricane besides like Ida back in 2021. I remember Hurricane Ida moving at like 1 miles an hour. No, they did terrible. And then not just that, with Humberto, I appreciate what Recon does too, but also with Humberto, they were not in a Category 5 hurricane for 32 hours straight or something. Like, we had to use Dvorak to estimate the strength of it. Like, we literally had to use Dvorak to get Humberto to its Cat 5 intensity. And Recon missed it while it was a Cat 5 the entire time. They did not go into it for like 3 days or something while it was at a Cat 5. It was insane. It was ridiculous. This is 2025 is like the year of Recon messing up. So they better not do the same for this, because this is a life-altering hurricane. This hurricane right here. Oh, Humberto was ridiculous. Like, I remember literally having a fuss on Weather Kingdom's stream and Pat's Path Predictor stream saying that, dude, this is a Category 5. Like, there's no way it isn't. And they just weren't issuing it. Humberto was ridiculous, but guys, this is going to be the storm of the year. This is challenging the storm of the year right here. Like, Recon better be on their toes with this, because this is like a life-altering hurricane. Like, this is... Melissa is like a prepare or perish hurricane. That's how I'm going to say it. Melissa's a prepare or perish hurricane. If you don't prepare, you're gone. Melissa's getting a lot stronger. It's already a hurricane right now, but it's not officially classified as one. Guys, I'd like you to look at this and tell me what strength you think this is. Looking at this, if you don't already know that it's it's obviously it's a tropical storm right now. Guys, if I was just like not blind, but if I didn't know the strength of this, and I looked at this on infrared, I would think this is almost a Category 2 hurricane, looking at this. Not a freaking tropical storm. Yes. Ben, this is, you know what the, you know what this reminds me of? Maria. This reminds me of Hurricane Maria. Hitting an island country at Category 4 to Category 5 intensity. Like, this is reminding me exactly of Maria. Yeah, there's a new tropical storm. Sorry, I just hit my mic. It is something. I forget the name of it. It's Sonia. It's already intensifying really fast. Holy crap. Y'all, Sonia's already at 1,001 millibars. It's dropped 5 millibars today. Sonia is actually cooking right now. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how organized Sonia looks. Holy crap. I'm actually going to hop over to this on Tropical Tidbits. That's actually insane. Oh yeah, look at that. It's looking somewhat organized. Kenny, yeah. Maria was stronger. Ben, Maria was 155 miles an hour at landfall. Its peak was 908 millibars, 175 miles an hour, but it was 155 miles an hour at landfall, which is what we're expecting with this. We're expecting high-end Category 4. Yes, Melissa's a girl name. We're expecting like high-end Category 4 to potentially Category 5 at landfall. Like, this is basically just Maria's doppelganger almost, it feels like, which is terrifying. Maria is one of the deadliest modern history storms. 3,000 fatalities. Look at this huge blow-up. This is a huge convective blow-up. Like, this isn't even a blow-up. This is a convective burst right here. This is huge. It's very concerning. Some of the best, yeah, this is some of the best, like, tropical storm structure I've ever seen in my life. Can't tell you the last time I saw tropical storm structure this good. Oh, yeah. By slow, it's 1 miles an hour west-northwest. Oh, yeah, it's really large. It's about the size, the tropical storm to hurricane force winds are about... There's an airplane really low. Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. There was a huge airplane that just went right over my house. That like scared me almost. Sound like an alien. Anyways, the tropical storm to hurricane force winds are about the size of South Carolina. Yeah, about the size of South Carolina. You can see it. I'd say that like right here are the tropical storm to hurricane force winds. It's about the size of South Carolina, which is pretty decent sized considering it is a tropical storm and it's very developed, guys. It is very developed. The low is almost completely in the center of it right now. Like, guys, the low is almost in the center of it now, and it's looking pretty symmetrical. Look how symmetrical this looks. What's up, Tangy? Welcome. Like, this is very developed looking. Look at that. Yeah, good afternoon, Tangy. This is definitely an afternoon indeed. Yeah, guys, I think rapid intensification is starting. Like, I feel like it is. If it isn't, I'd be shocked. This huge blow up. This is the biggest blow up I've seen in a while. Oh, yeah. October is where it's at, man. Dude, this is a huge blow up. This is going to overtake the entire storm event. Look how fast this thing blows up. Like, oh my god. That's insane. That's huge. Oh, yeah, she's definitely strengthening. I wouldn't be shocked to wake up to a major hurricane tomorrow. Also, we got 10 of you in chat. Thank you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get the stream up to 5 likes. Currently at 3. I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys could do that. See if we got lightning in this blow up. Not yet. We don't really got much lightning in this blow up, but it's getting there, that's for sure. Western Jamaica, yeah, I think Western Jamaica could still be under the gun for a landfall. I think Western Jamaica is not as likely, but there's still a chance. No matter where you are in Jamaica, guys, like this is it. This is how I can describe it. No matter where you are in Jamaica, you're going to be feeling life-threatening strength from this storm. Oh yeah, Melissa has lightning. Like guys, no matter where you guys are in Jamaica, you're going to be feeling life-altering storms. You're going to be feeling life-altering winds, rain. If you're along the coastline, storm surge. If you guys are in Jamaica, you guys need to be ready or you could lose your life in some areas with this. You guys need to be prepared. You guys are not going to be safe if you're not prepared. Dude, wait, what the heck? My dad just sent me a picture of a tornado, it looks like. There's no way. That has to be Scud. They're up in Cleveland. Nah, that has to be Scud. It's Scud. It's Scud. Dude, I wish I could show you guys this photo. This is actually insane. It looks like a tornado, but it's just a very large lowering. It's just good. Anyways, let's go back. Am I still okay? I'm not under freeze warning anymore. All right. So back to Melissa. This is a big convective burst. It's not the fact, it's the steering pattern. It's not just that, but like if this goes more south than what is anticipated, like let me get to tropical not this zoom earth. If this track, you can see the track right here is supposed to make landfall in central Jamaica. If this track is a little bit more south, it will get tugged like later on, which will make it possibly make landfall in. If the track is like this, you ready? If the track is like that, that is when western Jamaica could get impacted if the track is more south. Oh yeah, I feel like this is going to get retired. I feel like this is going to be worse than Helene, guys. Like the flooding. I feel like this could be worse than Helene, personally. Central Bahamas. Where we're at in Central Bahamas. I need to know. I want to know the island. Because if you're in like Marsh Harbor and then the capital and Tarpon Bay, Freeport, you guys are good. As well as Hope Town, you guys are good. You guys don't got anything to worry about. If you guys are on the Turks and Caicos, I would recommend keeping an eye out. Heavy rain is an understatement. Some areas in Jamaica, guys, like over here in the eastern mountains, could get upwards of like 3 feet of rain. Like out here near Kingston, like you guys could get up to 3 feet of rain as well as storm surge along the shoreline. Like if I was in Kingston, guys, like just personally, I would recommend this. If any of you guys watching are in Kingston, I would go inland right now. Just right now. I would leave immediately. Don't risk it. I would immediately leave. Clarence Town. Oh, okay. Clarence Town. Yeah, you need to watch out. I would watch out for possibly upwards of tropical storm force winds and some rain. I would watch out. So If you're in Clarence Town, yeah, I would watch out for. I would keep watching my streams, is what I would do. I would just keep watching my streams. I'll make sure you're good. Just keep watching my streams, and I'll let you know if anything else is going on. You should be good for now. I would not be panicking right now. Just give it time, and let's watch how this performs. And then we'll see. This is a huge convective burst. It's almost model time, guys. It's almost model time. It's almost model time. I'm nervous about what models are going to show. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Tangy, yeah, there's also a chance, though, if the low forms along the East Coast at the right time, at the right strength, while Melissa is weaker, it could drag Melissa into the East Coast, but there's a very, almost zero chance of that happening. Oh, yeah. Basically all seasons are active right now. All areas are active. So, I'm gonna stay away. Give me a minute. I'm not gonna answer questions, but look at this, guys. So, you can see, obviously, right here is Jamaica. This is Haiti. This is Dominican Republic. You guys see this satellite right here. You see the white clouds. If you hop over here and see all this green, this blue is storms and winds, is the tropical storm. You guys see this pink right here? That's some very strong winds. You guys see this green right here? That is where an eye is trying to form, guys. And look what's around that. You see an entire ring of blue and pink. An entire ring of blue and pink. Guys, that is an eye wall. That is an eye wall right there. Where my cursor is, that is an eye wall. And the green inside is an eye beginning to form. This is absolutely horrifying, guys. And not just that, but look how tiny that eye is. Look how tiny that eye is. Dude, that's a pinhole eye, guys. That is a pinhole eye trying to form right now. That is why my title says that Melissa's rapidly organizing and an eye is trying to form. It's because of this right here. You can see it. You can see an eye trying to form. The eye is the calmest part. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. We got 10 people in here. Make sure to hit the like button. Get this out to more people because this is some very concerning stuff we're talking about here. Everyone deserves to know this that lives anywhere in Jamaica or Cuba or the Bahamas. This is the most organized tropical storm I've ever seen because this is not a tropical storm. This is definitely a hurricane, guys. Like, I can guarantee this is a hurricane right now. Dude, we need recon in this. Man, we need recon into this. Yeah, it's definitely growing. It's just organizing. It's starting to organize. It's starting to rapidly organize. Like, guys, I think rapid intensification is beginning soon. Like, if not, I feel like rapid intensification has already begun, if not beginning soon. Like, guys, this is the time of intensification. We've been talking about this for the past 3 days. It's the time. You can see there's an eye wall. An eye wall is developed. An eye is beginning to form. And huge convective blowups are starting to overtake the entire system. It's only a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time till that eye starts poking out on infrared and then eventually starts poking out on satellite. And then it's only a matter of time till Jamaica sees it. Florida does not need to watch out. The only thing that could come of this in Florida is rip currents, and that's it. Rip currents are the only thing Florida needs to worry about. That's it. So I'm gonna stay live for the 2 p.m. update. I'm definitely gonna stay live for that. So we got at least another 50 minutes here. Staying live for the. I feel like they're gonna make it a hurricane at the 2 p.m. update. They're making it a hurricane at the 2 p.m. update. I can tell you guys. Dang, we got 15 people in chat. I really appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure to share this with family and friends if they live anywhere in the cone. If they live in Bahamas, Eastern Cuba, Haiti, especially Jamaica. You know, any friends or family in this potential hurricane's path, please share them with this stream so I can get them to know what's going on. Well, it depends. The system could get large, but I don't know if it's going to get that large. Like, if it's like this big, which is highly unlikely, yes, Florida might see some outer rain bands and get some rain from it, and some waves, and possibly rip currents. But if it stays this size right here, guys, like if it stays this size and continues up out of here, dude, like, I don't see Florida getting any impacts at all, really, besides rip currents. Thankfully. We do not want this to be an American storm. We don't need that at all. The rainfall is going to be ridiculous. The rainfall is going to be absolutely insane because not just that, but the wind and rain go hand in hand. The wind's most likely going to knock out, if not, the wind's going to knock out power. Means generators are going to be needed, sump pumps are not going to work, and water backup's going to happen. Especially in the mountainous areas. Let's hop over here to Google Maps and go to Jamaica. No, not Google Photos. Why am I typing in Jamaica? All right. Look at this, dude. These are mountains all the way out here. These are some mountains. You can see them. These are mountains. Kingston. We got a bay right here, guys. Like, we have a bay. Like, dude. winds are going to be blowing to the west, coming from the southeast. That's going to make a lot of storm surge flow all the way into this area right here. And then the winds are definitely going to knock out power to quite a few people. Like, this, guys, this is going to be ridiculous. If you guys are in Jamaica, you guys need to be prepared right now. Right now. Oh, yeah. Mountains make rainfall a lot worse. Because, like, let's hop over here to weather-wise. Let's go out here in the middle of the North Atlantic. So, you ready? Let's say that this is like a mountain right here, guys. You ready? That's a mountain. And let's say that rain's falling this way. Like that. Rain's going to pile up and flow right down the mountain like that. And if there is another mountain right here, guys, there's another mountain right here, and the rain's also going that way, and it falls like this, that's going to go down there. You guys know where that's going? This entire area is going to see double. Let's say this mountain right here gets 3 feet of rain that rushes down. This mountain gets 3 feet of rain. Dude, that's going to be 6 feet, at least 6 feet of rain piled up at the bottom of the valley. If you guys have house in a valley that are in the mountains, you guys need to evacuate your house right now. Joel Matthews, you need to be ready. I've said this last night. I said this the night before, and I said it the night before that. You got to be ready, dude. This is getting ridiculous. An eye is beginning to form. We have an eye wall forming. It is a hurricane right now. Joel, it is currently a tropical storm with 70-mile-an-hour winds at 982 millibars. This is our hurricane. It's bull crap that the NHC has kept it a tropical storm. It is a hurricane. You have a hurricane on the way, Joel. Be prepared. Please. For the love of God, please be ready. This is going to be a very fatal storm. A lot of rain and a lot of wind on the way. Oh no, Ben, you can't leave. It's already gone. If you guys are in Jamaica, you're staying there. Last time to leave was probably Thursday, maybe yesterday morning. That was the latest you could leave. If you're in Jamaica, you're staying there now. You're not leaving unless by boat. And if you want to risk your life going by boat. No, Ben, if you're in Jamaica, you're stuck there. You just got to be ready. They were never put under mandatory evacuation, so not a lot of people evacuated, I don't think. I got a feeling a lot of people didn't evacuate, just due to the fact that they were never under mandatory evacuation. At most, I feel like at most, a couple thousand people evacuated at most. Out of, man, let's see how many people live in Jamaica. I cannot spell. 2.8 million. Guys, 2.8 million people live in Jamaica. I feel like less than 5,000 people evacuated. So we got almost 3 million people in Jamaica right now that are in the path of this. Makes me sick to my stomach. Yeah, Ben, that's higher than what everyone thought. I've known the population of Jamaica because of Hurricane Beryl. I remember looking up the population of Jamaica last year because of Hurricane Beryl. And I remember seeing at about 2.5 million. And I was like, man, that's higher than I thought. And now I've realized I found a trend that people don't realize that Jamaica has almost 3 million people in it. Yeah. We got almost 3 million people in the path of one of the strongest hurricanes of the year. If you guys aren't prepared, be prepared to perish instead. That's what we're talking about here. If you aren't prepared for the hurricane, be prepared to lose your life. I hate to say it. Joel, I hope you're prepared. I really hope you're prepared. I hope your windows are all. I hope your windows are boarded up. I hope your door is possibly boarded up. Any loose lawn items outside, anything. If you got chairs, umbrellas, anything, make sure those are put away so they don't blow away. And you got about 2 days. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Ben. Last year I was thinking less than 1 million people, and now I'm like, whoa, we got almost 3 million in this country. That's a lot. Now, I want to look up how many people live in the Kingston metro. Looks like I'm going to Wiki. No, what the heck is that? No, I don't want to see that. What the heck is that? That's weird. All right. All right, guys. We got about 600,000 people in the Kingston metro. Yeah, visible does look terrifying. Yep, 600 to 1 million. Yeah. Kingston is in for a ride because, like, guys, this is moving. This is going to be moving north to northeast. It's rotating this way, which means, no, that means this entire coast right here is going to get slammed by storm surge, and that includes the Kingston metro. If you guys are anywhere near the shore of the Kingston metro, you need to get away from your house and go inland as far as you can. Just do not go into the mountains, please. For the love of God, do not go into the mountains. Mountains are even worse. This convective blow-up's getting really big. Yeah, I am too. Transit, I am too. I'm watching the eye form. I'm going to go back over here to this. Transit, this is the first time I've seen you in the stream so far. We have an eye wall formed. An eye wall's formed, which means an eye is soon to come. An eye is forming very soon. Yeah, so an eye is forming soon, guys. I'm going to go into models real quick, guys. I'm not going to spend too long on models, just due to the fact that I believe 12Z is coming out soon-ish. So I'm going to do models real quick. This currently is the H-Wharf. Let's look at the H-Wharf. 12Z is coming in right now, guys. 12Z models are coming in. See what the H-Wharf shows so far. Oh, my. Okay. H-Wharf seems to make... 1 second. Oh, yeah. This is a healthy storm, which is why I think it is bullshit that this is a tropical storm. Yes, I said it. I think this is bullshit that it's a tropical storm. Does this look like a tropical storm to you? 982 millibars. This is not a tropical storm. That's how easy I can say it. This looks like a freaking mid-tier Category 1 hurricane. This looks like a 90-mile-an-hour Category 1 hurricane, guys. With how healthy this looks. If at 2 p.m. update, if they do not issue it as a Category 1 hurricane, I will lose my mind. Like, I feel like this has been a hurricane for like 2 hours now. Anyways, H-Wharf shows a landfall in far, far southern Jamaica at 949 millibars. And it kind of goes south of Jamaica currently. The rest of it has not loaded yet. But this is what it looks like so far. Let's go to HMON. Transit, no, I don't think they are. This is fully stacked. rapid intensification is beginning soon. I think the NHC is just being conservative for no reason. Like, guys, we got a freaking life-altering hurricane on the line right here, and the NHC is being conservative. That is not okay. That is not okay. This has been a hurricane. They should have put it at 80 mile an hour category 1 at the 11 a.m. update. They should have. 2 p.m. update is in 37 minutes. So I guess we'll see. All right, this is interesting. HMON shows it. HMON shows it south of Jamaica at 945 millibars, and then making landfall in Jamaica at 959 millibars, which I do feel like is a little bit weak. I think it's a little weaker than what. Oh my, HAFS A looks crazy. HAFS A shows it far south of Jamaica. HAFS A is actually really south. HAFS A is really south of Jamaica, guys. Like, really south. Look at this. HAFS A shows it really south of Jamaica at 921 millibars. 921 millibars, which is a category 5, really south of Jamaica. And then 929 millibars going north into Jamaica, it looks like. This is concerning. I'm nervous what HAFS A is going to continue to bring up. Let's look at HAFS B. Oh my. HAFS B looks even worse. HAFS B shows at 943 millibars about to make a landfall near Kingston. HAFS, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. HAFS B shows it making landfall in Kingston as a category 4. As a high-end category 4. Oh my god. Oh, that makes my stomach hurt. That's not good. That's not good. Let's see what Euro shows. Euro shows it stalling, it looks like, and then making landfall as what? Yeah, that's true, Ben. That is true. Euro shows it making landfall in Jamaica weaker than it is right now. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. And let's just take a look at the GFS, even though it's going to be ridiculous. Oh my god, is the GFS getting its act together? GFS is showing its first ever landfall in Jamaica now. GFS has usually been showing it going between Jamaica and Haiti. It's now showing a landfall near Kingston at 963 millibar category 3. Whoa. Jamaica, dude, what the heck? GFS shows it getting to category 5 intensity and almost making landfall in Cuba as a category 5. Category 4, category 5 in Cuba. GFS really is getting its act together now. Holy crap. That's the first time I've seen the GFS actually get its act together in the past 4 days. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm buying that, though. I feel like the GFS is going to start doing GFS things again soon. Okay. Yeah, so H-Wharf shows landfall at 956 millibars. So H-Wharf shows 9 sub 950 millibar landfall in southern Jamaica, and then a second landfall at 956 millibars in western Jamaica. 12Z models are interesting. H-Mon shows 959 millibar landfall. Wait a minute. Whoa. Alright, sorry. I was losing my mind for a second. See what half say is showing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so half say shows it getting to 921 millibars south of Jamaica. And then moving up to Jamaica as a category 5. That's not good. That is not good. Let's see what half B shows again. Yeah, half B shows landfall in Kingston as a category 4. Yeah, that recon was a while ago, though. That recon was, like... That recon went in whenever the storm looked like this. That recon went in when Melissa looked like this, and now this is what Melissa looks like. It's looking a lot more organized. This is very organized. Yeah, this is really organized, guys. This is so concerning. Oh my god. Latest few scans. Scans shows a lot of rotation with this going that way. Watch this. Watch this blow up right there and look. A lot of rotation on the latest few scans right there. I think an eye is trying to form somewhere in here, guys. Look at that really light area right there. That light area right there. I think that might be an eye beginning to form right now. I think that's what it is. $12Z models kind of suck right now, though. They're all kind of all over the place, so I'm not really going to take 12Z into too much consideration. I would say that some models are starting to make Kingston get a little more under the gun for some heavier winds and rain. I'm going to make a GIF for the latest, like, while. I'm going to look at all these frames. We can watch it begin to organize last night and then into today, so we can watch it and see how it's doing. You can see how much it's organized. Look at this. Began to really organize last night. And then this is this morning right here. That is this morning. You can see that outflow all the way on the western edge. Watch it. You ready? I'll tell you when to look. Look at this outflow right there. Look at all that outflow. That's insane looking. That's some crazy healthy outflow. Wait a minute. Wait. Do we have a hurricane? Holy shit. Okay, we have Hurricane Melissa, guys. I called it. We have Hurricane Melissa now. It is official. Yup. 75 mile an hour and 980 millibars. Yep. It's official. Thank you so much, Transit, for reminding me. We have Hurricane Melissa, guys. I honestly would have pulled 80 miles an hour, though, just to be safe. Oh, man. Let's see what discussion. Melissa's very nearly a hurricane. Data from both Air Force Reserve. No, that's not that's 11 a.m. I'm waiting for 2 p.m. to update. No, 11 hasn't updated yet. Dude, that's insane. Moving west-northwest at 1 miles an hour. I knew it was a hurricane. It's been a hurricane this entire time. I knew it. We officially have Hurricane Melissa, guys. We have Hurricane Melissa aiming for Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa. It's been a long time coming. Oh, yeah. Let's not bring up Hurricane Dorian, dude. I remember Hurricane Dorian. We can talk about it. Dude, Hurricane Dorian is the mothership of all hurricanes, dude, it feels like. Let me go look at some. No. Look at this satellite, dude. Look at that satellite of Hurricane Dorian. I remember Hurricane Dorian. Albuquerque. I remember. I don't live in the Bahamas, but I had a friend that lived down there. Yeah, Hurricane Dorian was supposed to hit the crap, what are they called? Dorian was supposed to hit the Turks and Caicos, I believe, as a Category 1, and it ended up hitting Marsh Harbor and Hopetown at 180 mile an hour, 185 mile an hour, Category 5. I remember Dorian. This reminds me of Maria. This is just Maria, I feel like, all over again. There it is. There's the update. So they're expecting it to be a Category 1 at 8 p.m. tonight. I don't know about that. It's moving southwest right now. I don't know about it being a Category 1 still by 8 p.m. tonight. That's almost 6. That's 6.5 hours of intensification. Well, guys, we officially have Hurricane Melissa. Yeah, it is a Cat 1 right now. It's been a Category 1 for probably the past 3 hours, but it's officially a Category 1 now. Time for the long road ahead. Yeah, we got a long ways to go until this thing makes landfalls. It has a lot of intensification to do still. It's relieving to know that this is now a hurricane, but it's also very rough to know this is now a hurricane. Because this thing has been a hurricane for a little while. It's just the NHC finally officially updated it as one. Hey, what's up, everyone? If you haven't already, make sure to like the stream to get this out to more people. Very, very important moment in weather history currently. We are expecting a major 150 to 160 mile an hour Category 5 hurricane to impact Jamaica. It could be anywhere from a high end Category 4 to a low end Category 5 at landfall currently. Is what we are anticipating. Please make sure to like and subscribe, because the more people this gets out to, the better. We need to warn all the people of Jamaica about this, because it is now a hurricane. It's taken the next big step. Now it is rapid intensification time. It's officially made an eye wall. We know that now. An eye wall has been made. Whoa, we got 20 people in here. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Holy moly. Yeah, so now that an eye wall has developed, which developed a couple hours ago, I'll show you guys that again. Here it is. Look at that. So that big blue outline you see right there where my cursor is, that is an eye wall. That green in the middle is an eye trying to develop that is currently working on developing. That green right there, that greenish blue is an eye wall, as well as that pink blob right there. That is an eye wall developed. So it has developed an eye wall. It is now a hurricane. Next step is it to rapidly intensify and start working on building its eye, which it is currently working on doing. An eye is being constructed somewhere around here right now. An eye is being constructed. And I believe rapid intensification is definitely either underway or starting currently. I think it's starting soon, or if not, it's already underway. Because this has a lot of intensification to do still. See if the 2 p.m. advisory discussion is out yet. Dude, I want the discussion. I want to see what their thoughts are. Yeah, I'm going to stay live for a little while longer. As long as you guys keep chatting up my stream, I'll stay live. If you guys got ideas, if you guys got any thoughts, any questions, message in chat and I'll answer them. I'll talk about them. I'll react to them. Looks as if I think we have a new convective blow up going up all the way out here to the east of this main system. We have a convective blow up going up. I can see it. Oh yeah, I see it. Here, let me hop over to weather-wise. Let's go. Model shifting to the west. Yeah, I went over models. I'm gonna go look back at them though, just to watch H Wharf. I remember H Wharf showed like 2 distinct landfalls. Model shifting west. I will just say my thoughts on that is that this will get more time. If the models are true and this does shift more west, it'll get more time over very warm, favorable waters. Which means that there is a chance that if models shift west and this storm itself starts shifting more west, it could be a lot stronger than what we anticipate. Which means a Category 5 landfall is definitely very possible if it shifts more west like this. Which is not good at all. We do not want to see that. That'll be absolutely devastating. Yeah, models are definitely shifting west. We got 2 models west now. HAFS A shows... Oh my. So HAFS A shows landfall in Kingston as almost a Category 5, if not a very high-end Category 4. HAFS B shows also a landfall in Kingston as about a high-end Category 4. So models are kind of east and west, which is interesting. They're like battling over who's going to be correct. I do see some feeder bands, for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing them. There's one, like, right down here. There's one right here that is going into the storm. You can see it like that. And then there is also another one that is like, oh, crap. Stupid. Okay, I guess I just got to restart weather-wise. Yeah, I do see some feeder bands, though. That's for sure. Let me, hop over to them. Yeah, I see one right in here, just kind of going into this area of convection, and then I see another one like right here that is going more into the depths of the thunderstorm, of the hurricane, I mean. Yeah, you can see it. Satellite looks ridiculous on this. Look at how powerful this thing looks on satellite. No, I think I remember saying at the beginning of this year, I said, I feel like this year is going to start off slow, and at the end, there's going to be, if not a couple storms that are going to make history, and this is the one. This is the storm. We actually have another blow up starting to go up in the main circulation. Let me hop over here to satellite. Look at this. You can see it. Yeah, right there. Water vapor, let's go look at that, because there's quite a few. There's quite a lot of it. Let's go to water vapor. Look at this. There is no dry air in sight, really, besides in this area. I see a little bit all the way off to the east, but not a lot. This thing's trapped in water vapor. We don't know if this is going to be a Category 5 yet, though. There's a chance, but there's also a chance it doesn't. Look at the outflow on this, though, guys. Look how beautiful this outflow is. Yo, we hit 5 likes on the stream. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you all so much for 5 likes. I really appreciate it. But, dude, just look at this outflow. This is textbook outflow. This is insane. It's textbook outflow. Oh, yeah, it looks exactly like Aaron. I remember Aaron's outflow. I remember that one night whenever it was all the way out here in the... Where are the Cape Verde? There they are. I remember when it was all the way out here, like really far west of the Cape Verde, and its outflow was a perfect sphere. It was insane. It was a perfect circle. Why is Zoom Earth not getting its act together? It says it's still a tropical storm, even though it's not. It's definitely breathing. It's very healthy. Satellite looks insane. Oh, rapid intensification is definitely starting soon. I would not be surprised if an eye is beginning to open up tonight on infrared. Like, I would not be surprised if tonight on infrared... Let me hop to infrared. Like, I would not be surprised if tonight we look on infrared and there's like a tiny, very tiny circle starting to form on infrared like that. Like, I would not be surprised if a circle about that size is starting to form on infrared tonight. Oh, yeah, I think after Melissa, we might get, like, 1 or 2 more tropical systems. Maybe another tropical storm, but I think this is going to be the last hurricane and major hurricane of the season. This is going to be the last major hurricane for sure. For sure, this is going to be the last major hurricane. Last hurricane, yeah, I think there's a pretty decent chance it will. Last tropical storm, no. I think there might be, like, 1 more tropical storm, and then after that, we'll be done. I think there'll be at least 2 more tropical systems. Just maybe, like, they're, like, depressions. I think we'll have 1 more tropical storm. I think there's a pretty decent chance. Something out of the MDR like something out here, like out of the MDR that just goes straight up to the north like that. I think there's a chance for one. This is definitely gonna be the last major. This is definitely gonna be the last major hurricane. Oh yeah, it's now a hurricane. We know that. It's been a hurricane for a while. It's just officially a hurricane now. It's the NHC's fault right there. Satellite looks insane. Guys, like, satellite just looks insane on this. Hold up, guys. I'm gonna go get one more bottle of water real quick. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Very quick break. I also got a little snack while I was down there. Oh yeah, I think this is stronger than 75. That's why I said earlier, I think this is 80 right now. At least 80. I feel like this is at least 80. It's 980 millibars right now. It's almost below 980 millibars. Those black cloud tops are really starting to wrap up. Still don't got recon going out into it. See how our other tropical storms, Sonia or whatever. Sonia. Let's see how Sonia is doing. It's looking mid unhealthy-ish. It's looking pretty unhealthy, actually. Let's go back to Melissa. Yeah, I think this is stronger than 75, too. Not gonna lie. Let's go. We got 6 likes on stream now. Thank you. You guys enjoying the stream so far? Am I doing a good job? Thank you. I really appreciate it, Pete. Sorry, I was chewing right there for a minute. It's looking healthier than it did a little bit ago, that's for sure. Its outflow is just insane, though. Look how perfect this outflow is. Look at that western side. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. Look at the outflow. The outflow is just so healthy on that western side. It is textbook outflow. It's very healthy. It's a very healthy system. It gives me Matthew vibes. I can agree with that. It gives me Matthew vibes is what it's giving me. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. Let me go over here to infrared. Nah, this. Alright, you ready? You can see it. I'm sort of new to weather. Well, I'm not new to weather. I just don't know too much about the tropics. What is convection consolid? Oh wait, I know what convection consolidation means a little bit. I know a little bit about it. Sorry. There's a little bit of some blow-ups going off to the west right there. If you guys can see that right there, there's new blow-ups going up. We got 20 people in live stream. Thank you all. Really, I appreciate it a lot. I gotta lower my chair a little bit. There we go. We got some blow-ups going up on the eastern side. I want to see what those do. Oh yeah, there's a lot of convection collecting near the center. Let me go over here. You can see it. Watch this. You ready? So what we got going on is there's this huge blow up. Obviously, we know about that. That huge blow up that went up right there. This blow up that started going up right here. It's like not expanding as much, but a new blow up is going inside of that. You can see it right there. This circle right here is a new blow up going up. We're just starting to rotate pretty rapidly in there. Let me go on to there we go. All right. See it right here was the blow up. Like right here was the blow up, the first one. And then right there was the second blow up. Right here is a second blow up going up that's now starting to wrap around. It's getting organized. I feel like we're going to be seeing more black cloud tops. I think eventually this big burst right here is going to be wrapped all the way out and around like that. This is all going to be in black right down here, black cloud convective on infrared. And then I do believe eventually it's going to be going into like more of a red middle right here. And then it's eventually going to turn into blue and green and stuff. And then it's just going to be gone. And that's going to be the eye forming. That's what I'm thinking. Say, we'll be able to see the eye on infrared before we see it on satellite. So the first step is seeing it starting to form on infrared, which I believe it actually is. What the heck? Go over here. You see it right there. I think that might be it right there. Somewhat. Anyways, we'll be able to see it on infrared. So the first step is to start seeing the eye on infrared, and the next step is when we begin to see it on satellite, which is not good. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of feeder bands going in. I can show you it right now. Let's go over here to red band. You can see There's one feeder band right here that is going directly into the big blow up. The big blow up is right here. You can see, and this big blow up is also going that way, and then there is another feeder band right in here that is going more to the outside, and then eventually, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but unfortunately, actually, there might be a feeder band starting to build up here, which will bring more convection towards Jamaica. You can see it. There is a feeder band building right there. I can see it. It's the beginning one, actually. Right here, we got feeder band 1 and then feeder band 2 beginning, and then possibly actually another one right there. We got like 3 feeder bands currently. I'm nervous for the 5 p.m. update whenever they change the cone. That's what I'm nervous for because I don't know what they're going to... I feel like they might shift the cone more west. I feel like they might shift the cone more like that. And then possibly add like a 155 mile an hour contour like right here. Yep, there they are. That is the easy. That's the main feeder band right here. That is the main feeder band, guys. You can see it. That is like the feeder band. This is the feeder band going into the core. What we want is we want dry air to go into that, but unfortunately, when we go over here to infrared and go to water vapor, there is no dry air near that feeder band, unfortunately. There's some right here, but there's too much moisture that's blocking it out. If we got dry air to go into that feeder band right there, that dry air would go right into the core and hopefully start killing out the storm, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Which really sucks. Really sucks. This is Dvorak right here. It's looking pretty healthy on Dvorak. What dry air? Let's see, let's go to water vapor. Look at this. You can see it right there. That's dry air. That greenish brown stuff is dry air. There's a little bit. There's a very little bit, but it's not going to do anything to the storm. The reason why it's like not much of an issue, there's a very tiny hinge of it out here in the very southwestern Caribbean, but it's not doing anything to the storm. All the way out here is a lot of dry air, obviously, out of the Sahara Desert. Yep, 980 millibars. So it has gone down 17 millibars in the past 24 hours. Yeah, 17 millibars in 24 hours is what pace it's on right now. At 2 p.m. yesterday on October 24th, it was at 997 millibars. And then now it's at 980 millibars. Eye generation is trying to occur right now. It is definitely an eye generation. It's just hard to fully pinpoint right now. I'm gonna look at Dvorak real quick. I'll say once it gets stronger and an eye actually develops, and then there's no recon, we can start using Dvorak, like I said the other night in the other stream, a couple nights ago. Once there's like no recon in it when it's starting to get an eye fully developed, we'll start using Dvorak to estimate strength based on the T scale, but that's not for a little bit once the eye fully develops, which unfortunately actually might happen soon. So that's not okay. In eye generation. Also, guys, we do got a severe weather risk today. There is a large 5% tornado risk, so this stream might actually turn into severe weather coverage at some point. Maybe. Hopefully not, but we might actually go into severe weather coverage eventually if this event starts popping off. Then we have a 2% tornado risk tomorrow. Oh yeah, this one feeder band specifically, this band right here is very healthy. This right here is the healthy band going right into the core. It's actually more like this. Yeah, the feeder bands are really healthy. Yeah, this might turn into severe weather coverage eventually. So much convection out there, though. That's the thing. We look at satellite over here. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's actually a little bit of, look at the tornado risk. Tornado risk goes really far south. Let me see. There's a lot of breaks in the clouds out here in Texas. Yeah, a lot of convection blow up in the past hour or so. Let me see if there's any lightning in this sucker. That's actually, there's a little bit of lightning down to the south. You can see it right there. A little bit. Those little white pixels are lightning. We got 8 likes on the stream. Can we hit 10 likes? Is there actually a chance we can hit 10 likes, guys? I'd really appreciate it if we could. If we hit 10 likes, that'd be amazing. That'd be one of my first streams with that many likes. 70. It's at 75. It is now a hurricane. It's been a hurricane for a while, but once again, the NHC didn't issue it at 11 a.m. But yeah, it's been at 70 for actually a day or so. Look at this. It's been at 70 miles an hour since 2 a.m. today. Now it's at Category 1 hurricane, 75 mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, so it's at 75. I feel like it's going to get to 80 very soon, actually. Heck, it might be at 80 right now. I think there's a chance that it's at 80 mile-an-hour winds right now. There is a little bit of clearing starting to go up, guys. There's a little bit of clearing starting to go up there, which is not good. That might be an area where the eye is beginning to form. You can see it right in there. A little bit of clearing going up and a lot of very healthy cloud tops going up. Look at that. Very healthy cloud tops. Yeah, she's now a hurricane. Buoys, I don't think there is. Well, actually, there might be. I just don't know how to I don't know how to access them. I know Radar Omega can access buoys, but I don't have Radar Omega on my PC. I have it on my phone. I'll look on my phone and see if we got Radar buoys out there. I don't see them. I don't think we got buoys out there, unfortunately. That'd be amazing if we did have buoys out there. We almost got 25 people in here. Yo, we're at 12 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for hitting the 10 like goal. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. The more you guys like and subscribe, the more you guys like these streams, the more people this stream will go out to. Which is good because we really need people to know about this. I'm going to hop over to Weatherwise real quick. I feel like an eye might be trying to develop right around here, guys. Somewhere around there, I feel like an eye may be trying to develop soon. I just hit my mic. Sorry. Nighttime's going to start falling on this region soon. Couple hours and it's going to be nighttime in this area, which is not going to be good, but that means we'll be able to see lightning on satellite. Yeah, Weather Nerds is showing it too. There might be an eye trying to open up right here. Wait a minute. Oh no, never mind. Mm-hmm. That 4 hours is going to go by very fast, though, I feel like. Yeah, convection is covering the area where the eye will be, just due to the fact that this is still trying to strengthen. I feel like it's not very common when you see a Category 1 hurricane with a very good pronounced eye. That doesn't really happen too often. Oh yeah, I feel like this is going to rapidly intensify tonight. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up tomorrow morning with a possible Category 2, Category 3 hurricane on our hands tomorrow morning with a fully pronounced eye. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, guys. That's how healthy this is looking. I'm going to be up late to stream it, too. I'm just chilling. We're just watching to see what this thing does. Extreme intensification. There's a chance. There is actually a chance that it does. I wouldn't be shocked if it does either. Just due to how healthy this environment is. Like, let's hop over to Tropical Tidbits and let's look at this environment this thing's in. His Weather Kingdom's live. No analysis tools. Yeah, ocean analysis. All right. There we go. Look at this, guys. There's pockets 31 degrees Celsius out and around Jamaica, guys. Right now it's in 30 degrees Celsius waters, going into 30.5 degrees Celsius and then 31 degrees Celsius waters. I hope, dude, it would be a miracle if Melissa just dodges Jamaica entirely and just like falls apart. Like the absolute miracle this could do is if it just goes like this and goes west and then misses Jamaica entirely and then weakens and hits like Cuba as like a category 1 or like a tropical storm and then just dies out in the Bahamas and doesn't really impact anyone. That would be the best case scenario possible. The absolute best case scenario. I really hope that happens, but it won't. It won't. There's almost a 0% chance that happens, which makes me very sad. Oh yeah, ocean heat content is crazy. That's true, but yeah, that's true, man. That is true, which that sucks. That just absolutely sucks. That the best case scenario is still absolutely horrific. Like Jamaica's gonna get hit by this no matter what. I just hope there's a way that it's not as bad as what we're expecting. Whoa, there's probably a water spout ongoing right now. That's a lot of lightning. Holy crap. That is a lot of lightning. There's probably a water spout ongoing out here in the Gulf, just south of Louisiana, near Morgan City. Actually, heading up towards New Orleans. There's a little bit of rotation right here. Might be a water spout. If you're in New Orleans, just watch out. It might have a little water spout on the way. Why is infrared not loading right here? That's interesting. We're not avoiding surge at all. Yeah, no. Jamaica is going to get hit by storm surge for sure. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm going to stream for another like 9 more minutes or so, and then I'm going to get off for a little bit and get ready for the stream tonight, which is going to be another long one probably. I'm going to be live for the 8 p.m., not at the 8 p.m., but the 11 p.m. update tonight is what I'm going to be live for. Yeah, Weather Kingdom is live, guys. So if you guys want to go watch him instead of me, just go right ahead. Weather Kingdom is live. He is very skilled in the weather in the tropical field. So I'd recommend watching him if you want to learn more about the system, as my stream is ending soon. I think there'll be a Cat 3 by tomorrow morning. I'm calling it. Yeah, transit. I agree. I really agree with you. I feel like a major hurricane is definitely possible tomorrow morning into the early afternoon, which I will be live for, guys. Don't worry. I will be live. I am losing multiple hours of sleep for you guys. I've been going to bed at like midnight and getting up at 5 for the past 5 nights, basically, and having to go to school the next day. Last night I was up till 1 in the morning streaming. I was up till 1 in the morning and then woke up at 5 today. I didn't stream because I didn't really think it was needed, and I also sound like a ghost, but I'm a little more awake now, which is why I've been streaming for about 2 hours. Yeah, tonight's going to be a long stream. It'll be a very good and very long stream if you guys are all back to watch it. I'll probably be live somewhere around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and I'll probably be live almost till midnight. Possibly even later if this thing is really organizing, possibly even 1 in the morning. But 2 a.m. at the latest. I'm not staying up anywhere near past 2 a.m. So 2 a.m. at the latest is when I'll end stream tonight. But yeah, be ready for tonight. I'm going to start streaming around 9:30 or 10ish, and I should be live for at least 2 to 4 hours possibly. It might become a major by tonight, dude. Ben, it might become a major by tonight. I fear that it will become a major by tonight. If anything crazy is going on, though, like an hour from now or so, I will go back live again if something crazy is going on. But I'm gonna stay live for a little bit longer, I think. See if the NHC advisory is out. Dude, it's still at the 11 a.m. It's crazy. All right, so NHC. It's interesting. Explosive intensification is possible. We got the craziest environment like I've ever seen right here. Like, look how good this is already looking, guys. Watch how much this is intensified just today. Like, wait till you see this. This is crazy. Cat 5 by tomorrow morning is not happening. If it does, I will just quit YouTube because there's no way. That'd be like what? That would be that would be category 1 to category 5 in like 16 hours. I don't know about that. We don't even know if this is going to become a category 5. I think it will, but we don't know really. I think the chances of a category 5 is getting less likely. But look how good this has been looking. This is last night. Watch how good this is getting and how organized. Like last night, it was looking a little unorganized, but now it's getting a lot better. Right there is the moment where it all changed. That big Aaron did do that, but Aaron was also predicted to be we yeah, I guess you're right. You just got me scuffed up right there. Aaron did do that, but like I don't feel like this can do that. I don't feel like this is going to go from a category 1 to a category 5 in 16 hours. I feel like there's a chance it goes to a category 5, but I just don't think it's going to do that in 16 hours, just personally. I feel like it could be a major by late tonight, like midnight, 1 in the morning. Like if it really, really intensifies like at the rate it is right now. Like I feel like there's a chance it could be a major by late tonight, like midnight to like 5 in the morning. But yeah, definitely I feel like a major by tomorrow morning is definitely very possible. Yeah, Aaron was ridiculous. I remember Aaron very well. Yeah, it was, but one thing is that I called that Aaron to be a category 5 while it was still a tropical storm. I was like thinking, I was like, so you're telling me this is going to increase by 5 miles an hour over the course of 12 hours with an environment like this? And I was like, that's bullcrap. It's going to be a category 5 by then. And it was a category 5 north of Puerto Rico. So yeah, I did call it. It's definitely intensifying though, pretty fast. I just don't see it being a category 5 tomorrow morning. Yeah, the outflow is very healthy. This is some very, very healthy outflow, which is why I do think it could become a major by tonight. Like, no joke. This outflow is very healthy. The inflow, these feeder bands going into it are very, very healthy. Like, I think there's a chance it becomes at least category 2 by tonight. Like, this is a very healthy feeder band going right into the heart of the storm. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm just gonna go chillax for a little bit and keep watching this to see how it does. I think I'm gonna end stream for a little bit. I will be back on later for sure. I will be back on for at least 2 to possibly 4 hours. You were in the 5 tour yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was interesting. There was a couple tornadoes out of the squall line near DFW that were not tornado warned, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous. But yesterday was a very underperformed day, besides if you lived in the DFW. But the wind risk definitely performed a little bit, so yesterday was interesting. I was mostly hooked up on Melissa yesterday rather than watching the severe weather. But I'm going to end stream, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one later tonight. Definitely I'll be ready for a very long live stream tonight. 2 to 4 hours tonight, possibly.